Criminological research and statistics. Okay, so criminological research and statistics ay ang word na research ay compose siya ng dalawang syllables. Okay, so re and search. So ang dictionary dinidefine niya ang syllable na re bilang isang ibig sabihin ay again. Pag sinabing re, again, anew or over again. And yung search naman, isa siyang verb na ibig sabihin ay to examine closely and carefully. So, ang ibig sabihin nun, literally, ay you are examining closely again or yes, over again. There are two types or two basic complementary research approach. That's a quantitative and qualitative. There are two main goals of social research pure to develop theory and expand knowledge base. Okay? Ang dalawang main goals ng criminological research ay to develop theory and expand knowledge base para mas makapag-develop ka pa ng theory mo at ikaw ay lumawak yung knowledge base mo and applied to develop solutions for problems and relevant application for criminological practice. Yan ang two main goals of criminological or social research. One is pure at saka ang pangalawa ay applied. So, ang pure ay para makapag-develop ka ng theory at mag-expand ang iyong knowledge base. Ang applied naman ay para makapag-develop ka ng solutions sa iyong mga problems at relevant application para sa iyong criminological practice. Meron tatlong possible reasons for conducting criminological research. Una ay exploration. Yan yung conducted when there is little prior knowledge. Nag-explore ka kasi wala ka pang alam doon sa nasabing knowledge. Kaya nag-research ka. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng exploration. Okay? Description, yan yung yield to additional information only when there is a little prior knowledge has been obtained. Meaning, from the root word describe, description. So, you yield to the additional information only when there is little prior knowledge. Kung kulang pa yung knowledge mo sa topic, nagkakaroon ng description. So, para mas lumawak pa yung iyong knowledge at explanation. When substantial knowledge is available, it attempts to explain the facts already gathered. Ano yung explanation? Meron ka ng substantial na knowledge. Okay, nakapangalap ka na or may available na. So, ina-attempt mo naman na explain ang facts na ginather mo. Yan ang tatlong possible reasons sa pag-conduct ng criminological research. Exploration, description, at explanation. Next, yung research is simply a systematic, controlled, empirical, and critical investigation or refined technique of thinking. Okay? Employing specialized tools, instruments, and procedures in order to obtain a more adequate solution of a problem than would possible under ordinary means. Meaning, ang research ay isa siyang systematic. Okay? Systematic, may sistema ang research. Controlled. Okay? Kontrolado mo lahat ng sistemang yan. At empirical. Base siya sa experience. Empirical. And critical investigation. Critical ang kanyang pag-investigation. Okay? And refined technique of thinking na yung pag-technique mo sa pag-iisip ay refined. Gumagamit ka din dyan sa research ng specialized tools, instruments, and mga procedure para makuha mo yung mas tamang solusyon sa iyong problem na uh, nire-research than would possible under ordinary means. So research process starts with A. Identifying the problem. B. Formulation of hypothesis. C. Collects data or facts. And lastly, D. Analyzes the critically. And E. Reaches decision based on actual evidence. Ito ang process ng research. Sisimula siya sa pag-identify ng problem. Ano ba yung dapat mong isolve? Katapos mo ma-identify yun, ay i-formulate mo na yung hypothesis mo. Okay? Tapos, nangulit ka na ng data at facts para kung ano mo yung na-formulate mo na hypothesis, i-collect mo muna yung facts na dapat mong gamitin. Okay? So, ang sunod, yung ina-analyze mo yung criticality. Okay? Ano ba yung mga critical na points dyan? Sunod, yung pinakauli ay meron ka ng decision. Reaches decision based on actual evidence. Dapat pag meron kang decision ay base yan dun sa actual na ebidensya. Okay, na nakalap mo. Next, yung research involves original work. Dapat pagka nagre-research ka, original ang iyong work. Although nangangalap ka ng mga evidence o information sa ibang mga literature o articles or publications or mga works ng ibang tao, need mo yang magkaroon ng reference. Okay? So, yun nga, original work yun, literature man, studies, or readings. Ang research ay isang original work, okay? Instead of a mere exercise of opinion. Okay? Ang research, nag-involve yan mula sa genuine desire to know. Kailangan meron ka talagang desire na malaman yung issue. Yan yung tinatawag na probing. Rather than a desire to probe something. Ang research, kailangan may desire ka na alamin yung bagay na yun. Kunwari, alamin mo ang history ng isang lugar. Gustong gusto mo talagang alamin, ay gagawin mo talaga. Okay? Rather than a desire to prove something. Hindi yan yung meron ka lang kadebate or something like that. Ano mga ethical consideration of research? Ano ibig sabihin ng ethical? Ang ethical ay yung mga dapat mong, yung value na dapat sundin. Okay? Mga ethics. Una, yung veracity. Kailangan accurate ang iyong mga analysis. Okay? And reporting. Kailangan meron sa iyong obligasyon para nasabihin ang katotohanan. Hindi magsinungaling at lokohin ng ibang tao. Yan ang veracity. Okay? So, sunod yung privacy. Obligasyon mo na i-maintain ang state or condition of limited access to person. Kailangan alam mo na merong limited access to person. Okay? May privacy. Kung meron man mga info na ibang tao na hindi na dapat isinasali, huwag mo na ilagay sa iyong research. Anonymity and confidentiality. Obligation mo na to divulge information discovered ng without the permission of the subject. Okay? Huwag mong ang anonymity and confidentiality, yan yung obligation to divulge information discovered without the permission of the subject. Okay? Anonymous ba at confidential. Next, yung fidelity ay obligation to remain faithful to one's commitments, which includes keeping promises and maintaining confidentiality. Kapag sinabi mo na confidential ang origin ng iyong subject matter, gawin mo talaga. Meron kang fidelity. Okay? Remain faithful sa commitment mo na magkaroon ng confidentiality sa mga promises mo. Informed consent. Seeking permission to the person guardian. Kailangan kung hihingi ka ng info sa isang tao o sa guardian nung info na yun, kailangan merong informed consent. No harm. Okay? So, obligation not to inflict harm, endanger either physical or psychological or socially. Kailangan hindi ka mapanakit sa iyong mga research conduct. Voluntary participation. Yan yung voluntary dapat ang iyong participation o participation man ng iyong mga kasama or ng iyong subject na ini-interview. Avoiding deception. Huwag kang mangloko. Yun yun. I-reveal mo ang totoong purpose ng iyong research. Okay, the research methods. Method of criminological research. Una ay descriptive method. Okay, dinidescribe mo systematically. May sistema. Okay, ang isang situation or area of interest factually and accurately. Kailangan accurate at may facts talaga ang iyong descriptive method. Pangalawa ay historical method. Yan yung to reconstruct the past objectively and accurately, often in relation to the tenability of a hypothesis. So, yan yung explain mo ng totoo ang history. Walang pagbabago, walang historical revisionism. I-reconstruct mo ang past ng objectively at kailangan accurate. Okay? So, yan yung historical method. Pangatlo, yung case and field method. To study intensively the background current status and environmental interactions of a given social unit. Kailangan sa case and field method, study mo ng maigi yung background at current status. Pati na rin yung environmental interaction ng pinag-aaralan mong social unit. Okay? Kunyari, isang organization like party list example. Pag-aralan mo ang history ng party list na yan, kung ano ba ang status ng party list ngayon, at paano sila nakipag-interact sa iba-ibang sektor. Okay, yan ang case and field method. So, correlation method, yan yung iniimbestigahan mo ang extent to which variations in one factor correlate with variations in one or more factors on correlation coefficient. From the word correlation, iniimbestigahan mo ang mga relasyon ng bawat isa sa bawat isa. Okay? Kung paano sila nakaka-apekto sa bawat isa. Gamit mo yung factors based on correlation of coefficient. Next, yung casual, comparative, or ex post facto method. Yan yung pag-investigate mo sa possible cause and effect relationships by observing some existing consequences and looking back through the data for plausible causal factor. Yan yung ini-investigate mo yung cause and effect relationship. Bakit sila nagkaroon ng ganitong relationship at ano yung epekto ng relationship na yun? Paano? By observing some existing consequences. Merong mga consequence na nag-i-exist. Ino-observe mo yun. So, bumabalik ka dun sa through the data, looking back through the data para makakita ka ng plausible causal factor. Yan ang casual, comparative, or ex post facto method. Experimental method, yan yung iniimbestigahan mo ang cause and effect relationship between sa two or more treatment conditions at comparing the results to control groups not receiving the treatment. Tatanong ka ng tanong na what will happen? Okay? Kaya ka nag-experiment. Ano mangyayari pag ginawa ko to? Okay? Sample yung ah, pagpapatupad ng ECQ, GCQ. Iniisip mo, nag-experimental method ka, ano kaya mangyayari pagka ECQ? Okay? Anong relasyon niya sa effect ng dami ng magkakasakit? Yun. Okay? Types of criminological research. Una, action research. Yan yung isang uri ng criminological research na para ka makapag-develop ng bagong skill, nagkakaroon ka niyan action research. At para makapag-develop ka rin ng bagong approach at makapag-solve ka ng mga problems na mayroong direct application sa workplace or iba pang applied na setting. Survey. Yan yung descriptive research. Okay, to know of interest what is. Typically employs questionnaires and interviews to determine attitudes, opinions, preferences, perception of interest to the researcher. Yun yung nagsisurvey ka. Descriptive research yan. Close-ended questionnaire. Yung pre-categorized by the researcher's words. So, magkakaroon ka ng mga questionnaire pero close-ended ang answer. Pre-categorized na. Okay? Open-ended questionnaire is yung ang kinukuha mong data, yung sagot talaga ng iyong subject. So, open-ended siya. So, observational research, yan yung nagko-collect ka ng direct information sa about human behavior. Okay? So, historical research naman, nag-investigate ka naman dokumento and other resources na merong naglalaman ng mga facts na nag-exist nung in the past pa. Nagtatanong ka dyan ng what was. Okay? So, ayan yun. Historical research. Nagre-research ka sa history. From the word itself. Evaluation research naman, yung nag-aaral ka, nag-i-study ka na mga processes at procedure for the improvement of the system. Kaya ka nagkakaroon ng evaluation research kasi gusto mo ma-improve ang organizational process. Okay? Or kahit hindi man organization, basta processes and procedure. Okay? So, types of criminological research pa rin, pero according to purpose naman. So, exploration, yun yung, ang purpose niya ay to develop an initial rough understanding of a phenomenon. Kaya ka nag-explore dahil merong phenomenon na gusto mong malaman initially. Explore pa lang yan rough understanding pa lang. So, methods, literature, reviews, interviews, case studies, key informants. Yan ang mga methods niyan. Literary reviews, interviews, case studies, mga key informants. Description naman, ang types of criminological research according to purpose na nagkaroon ka ng precise measurement and reporting of the characteristics of the population or phenomenon. Descriptive, okay? Description. Ang mga method na yan ay pareha ng census, surveys, qualitative studies. Explanation. Yan ang criminological research na may tanong na why is X the case or is X the relationship? Yan yung mga tanong mo na kung ano kung ano ang mangyayari pag ginawa mo to. Experimental, okay? Yan yung explanation. Ang mga source ng information, related literature like books, magazine, related readings, legal documents, memos, related studies, journals, thesis, and dissertation, pwede rin sa mga key informants, artifacts, at iba pang materials evidences. Ito naman yung pagsusulat ng research report. APA format. Ano yan? Yan yung gumagamit ng parenthetical citation. Okay? Ang old format gumagamit ng Latin citations. Ikaw sa APA format, parenthetical citation. Sa Latin citations, ito yung mga example like ibid, op, or op, sit, or loxit, and endnotes or footnotes. Yan ang Latin citations. Parts of a research paper. Thesis. Unang part ng research paper ay preliminary pages. Nandyan ang cover page, cover, approval sheet, sunod yung abstract, and table of contents, list of tables. Chapter 1, nandyan ang introduction. So, ilalagay mo sa introduction yung background of the study, conceptual framework, the problem and hypothesis. Chapter 2, lalagay mo dyan yung methods and procedures, kung paano mo ni-research yung project, yung research design mo, population, data gathering procedures, data gathering na tools. Nandiyan rin yung mga description of the research instruments, validity and reliability of the instruments. Nandiyan lahat. Statistical tools. Chapter 3, dyan yung interpretation and analysis of findings, presentation of data, analysis and interpretation, drawing implications out of several findings.